fossil discovery. Do people care about octopuses? We're gonna read about octopuses, okay, people? Octopussies, octopi. Sorry, you know what I mean. Um, okay. So I don't really know what this article is. I just caught my interest because I love you know the general concept of like incredibly large like kaiju style animals is very fascinating to me. And apparently there has been a new one, particularly like the kraken or like deep sea creatures and all that sort of stuff. I find that very fascinating. So we're gonna read this article real quick. This is about a giant 60-foot octopuses were apex predators 100 million years ago. Fossil discovery shows. Okay, by Jack Guy. I don't know who Jack Guy is, but I love his name. Okay, let's go and read about this new octopus creature that has been discovered. Giant octopuses measuring up to 62 feet in length were among the top ocean predators around 100 million years ago, according to new research that uncovered rare fossils hidden within solid rock. Remarkably well-preserved specimens of the octopus's powerful jaws show signs of intense wear from crushing hard prey, including shells and bones, a study published in the journal Science on Thursday reports. Okay. Uh, so I guess they found some new jaws that are indicating that they were actually like eating like animals, maybe. So maybe I mean, I guess octopuses are carnivores, right? Um, so I guess maybe they're like this is just some new information of what their diet may have consisted of. This suggests that these giant octopuses may have functioned as apex predators in the Cretaceous seas. Study co-author Yasuhiro Iba, an associate professor of Earth and Planetary Sciences at Japan's Hokkaido University, told CNN. We were surprised we were surprised. The fossil record of octopuses is extremely limited, so finding animals this large and ecologically important in the Cretaceous ocean was beyond our expectations. Okay, cool. They found a new octopus. So this is the new one, I guess. Man, that thing's big. It's bigger than the plesiosaur. Did people remember the plesiosaur? That thing, I always thought it was like huge. Uh, Man, can you imagine seeing one of these? This is the giant squid, by the way. This is the biggest one we know so far. I think it's like 25 feet or something. 12 meters, it says. I don't know how many feet that is, but wow. Oh, here's a human. Can you imagine? Can you imagine swimming up to one of these things, like in the ocean? Like seeing one? Man, that would be crazy. Okay, let's keep reading. The extinct animals, scientifically named Nana Emotiuthus, were about 23 to 62 feet, 7 to 9 meters in length. The researchers estimate their overall size by extrapolating from the size of the beak specimens. The colossal creatures were among the earliest finned octopuses, which have paddle-shaped fins on their heads in the scientific record, according to the study. Um, yeah, this is an interesting fact about like archaeology, but like 9 times out of 10, when they're trying to decide like how big something was or like what it looked like, they're going off of very little evidence. I think a lot of people think they're like getting full specimens and stuff, but usually they're just finding bits and parts and then trying to like just extrapolating based on that evidence. Um, Rare fossil evidence of octopuses. Iba explained that octopuses rarely fossilize because most of their bodies are soft, with only a few hard parts like the jaws likely to be preserved after they die. The scientists conducted a fresh analysis of 15 huge jaw fossils previously. What that mouth do, right? People 15 huge jaw fossils previously found in Japan and Canada's Vancouver Island. But the researchers didn't stop there. I'm so sorry. It can't help. I'm immature. Okay, people. The team also unearthed 12 fossilized octopus jaws encased in sedimentary rock from the Cretaceous period, dating back 100 million to 72 million years. The study authors found the specimens by using a 3D imaging technique called grinding tomography to create high-res data sets and an AI model, according to the study. Iba described the method as a digital fossil mining approach, which produced 3D models of the jaw fossils. During the Cretaceous period, dinosaurs including the Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, and Velociraptor dominated the land. I think we now know also that the T-Rex was feathered, if I remember correctly. That was a recent, or like relatively recent discovery. Oh, hello. And until now, vertebrate predators such as large marine reptiles, sharks, and fishes were thought to have commanded the seas, Eva said. But the fossils hint that octopuses may also have occupied the top of the food web. Whoa. They say octopuses in here. Yeah, I got corrected one time for saying octopuses because I thought it was funny, and my friend said it was octopi, and I was like, oh, I thought it was octopuses. I'm being validated right here, so I'm gonna send this video to him, and he's gonna. By the way, my camera's facing that way, so if you don't want to be on screen, don't go too far over there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to send this to him. No, it was Drew. You were there. Anyway. This indicates that Cretaceous marine ecosystems were more complex and included a wider range of top predators than previously thought, he said. Within this ecosystem, I'm just gonna call her Nana, okay? The octopus's species name is gonna be Nana because I can't be saying this all the time. Within this ecosystem, Nana likely used its large body and long arms to capture prey, like a good Nana should. Have you ever been given a hug by Nana? Have you ever been given a hug by Nana? It's got with Nana's huge body and like 10 tentacles coming to embrace you. You gotta, sometimes, you can't say no to a hug from Nana. What am I even talking about? And its powerful jaws to process hard food. She does have some powerful jaws. I've seen her grind on some like hard candies before, Nana. Jesus Christ. Okay. Eva added, like modern octopuses, it may have relied on intelligence to find, capture, and consume its prey. Eva now plans to expand digital fossil mining, which he believes can help to uncover organisms that were previously undetectable in the fossil record. Our goal is to reveal the hidden players of ancient ecosystems and build a much more complete picture of how past ecosystems really worked, he said. Tim Coulson, professor of zoology at the University of Oxford, England, who was not involved in the study, told CNN that the work in the paper is compelling and exciting. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. These animals would have been feeding on other animals, and they could have crunched through bones of large fish and possibly marine reptiles, as well as shells. Their size suggests they were an apex predator, sat at the top of the food chain, he said. Man, this is really like, I feel like dinosaur fights would be crazy. Like dinosaur versus octopus. Who do we think would win? My money's on the octopus, man. It's huge. It's huge. It's bigger than like a T-Rex, I feel like. It's bigger than the biggest marine, like the plesiosaur and stuff. I think that it would win. The authors argue that asymmetrical patterns of wear on the octopus's jaws point to evidence of intelligence. Coulson added, although plausible, it is not possible to say quite how smart these animals were. I do know that octopuses in general are some of the most intelligent creatures. And also, they don't have a brain. Did you guys know that? Their entire body is their brain, which is crazy. Or like they have like a neural system that goes throughout their entire body, I think is how it works. But yeah, the octopuses are some of the craziest creatures that exist, and they're very smart. Jacob Vinther, associate professor of macroevolution at the University of Bristol, England, who is also not involved in the study, said the research rests on a pretty amazing find. However, he argued that the fossil does not definitively prove that Nana was an apex predator. My Nana was. That would have hunted and eaten some of the large marine reptiles with which it would have shared the ocean. The question is whether it would make sense for an animal like this to take down such big prey, Vinther said. It would have taken the octopus a long time to break down and ingest large animals, and they could have met their energetic needs by feeding on relatively small prey, he explained. But that doesn't take away from the fact that these were most likely formidable predators and probably a significant predator towards certain larger bodied preys that existed back then. Hey, I would be scared shitless if I came across one of these things. If I'm this little human right here and one of these things came up where its eye is like the size of me, I would be freaking out, I think. Can you imagine the beak, like the little underside beak, like if it just opened up and started like consuming you? That'd be insane. Hopefully, there's no like vor fanatics out there who are getting hard just listening to me talk about this. Okay. Let's. I think that was a good spot to end it on. To end the article reading portion on. Um, you know, it's always good to end a segment on vor, is what I always say. At least now. Nana, I approve. Nana's big strong arms, and big yellow eyes. I love. I love Nana. We all love Nana. May Nana continue to live on in history as the apex alpha that Nana has always dreamed of being. Okay, bye bye, Nana. I gotta go.